Hello, Alabama small business owners. I'm Kim Clenney, a certified public accountant right here in Montgomery, where I've been guiding entrepreneurs through tax challenges since 2007. If your business has fallen behind on IRS payroll taxes, those critical employment taxes you withhold and pay on behalf of your team, I know it can feel like a crisis mounting. Penalties, potential liens, or even personal liability can threaten everything you've built. But here's the truth. With the right knowledge and swift action, you can resolve this and get back to growing your business. In this video, we'll cover what payroll taxes are, why businesses end up owing them, the serious consequences, and a step-by-step plan for what to do right now. Long-term strategies to manage or avoid debt, and key tips to protect yourself. By the end, you'll feel empowered. Let's break it down. First, let's clarify why we're talking about payroll taxes, also called employment taxes. Or there are funds you as an employer must withhold from your employees' wages and pay to the IRS. They include federal income taxes based on your employees' W-4 forms. You deduct this from their paychecks to cover their income taxes. Social Security and Medicare taxes from both you and the employee. Federal unemployment tax. The withheld portions, employee income tax, Social Security, and Medicare are trust fund taxes because you're holding them in trust for the government. You report them quarterly on Forms 941, annually on Form 940 for FUTA. Why do small businesses owe? Common reasons. Cash flow. Cash flow crunches from slow seasons, unexpected expenses, or economic downturns lead to dipping into withheld funds to cover bills. Misclassifying workers as contractors instead of employees skips withholding but triggers an audit. Or simple errors like late deposits or undercalculating taxes snowball with penalties. In Alabama, where small businesses drive our economy, this issue hits hard, but they're fixable. Owing payroll taxes isn't like any other debt. The IRS treats it very aggressively because the trust fund portions are government money you've already collected. If unpaid, penalties kick in. Failure to deposit penalty up to 15% of the unpaid amount, plus daily interest around 5 to 8% annually in 2025. Trust and recovery penalty, this is the big one. Personal liability for 100% of the withheld taxes if you're a responsible person, like an owner or an officer who controls finances. It can pierce the corporate veil, hitting your personal assets. Collection actions, liens on businesses, property, levies on bank accounts, wage garnishments, or even business shutdown via injunction. What to do immediately? If you owe and got an IRS notice like the CP 504 intent to levy or worse, don't ignore it. You have 10 to 30 days to report before escalation. Here's your urgent action plan. Number 1, assess the damage. Review the notice for the exact amount, tax periods, and break down trust versus employer share. File any overdue returns. Even if you can't pay, File forms 941, 940 immediately to stop failure to file penalties up to 5% per month. Pay what you can now. Make a partial payment via EFTPS to reduce penalties. Prioritize trust funds portions. Contact the IRS. Call the number on the notice. Explain your situation. They may grant a short extension or guide you to options. Gather financial proof. Prepare Form 433B collection information statements for businesses with assets, income, expenses, and bank statements. This is key for relief requests. Seek a professional. Seek professional help from a CPA or a tax attorney that's got experience with payroll issues. Act within days to help collections the IRS wants to resolve, not close your business. Once stabilized, plan ahead. Stay current on future deposits. Use EFTPS for automatic scheduling. Build a cash reserve for taxes. Aim for 10 to 15% of payroll review and review worker classifications annually. If you're a small business dealing with IRS payroll tax debt or any notice, don't go it alone. Let's turn this around. As a Montgomery CPA with nearly 20 years of experience, I'm offering a free confidential review of any of your IRS notices you've received. We'll analyze your situation, outline options, and create a tailored plan, no obligation. Click the link below to schedule your free review.